Srivatsa. I am a current undergraduate student pursuing my Bachelor's of Engineering third sem in Cambridge Institute of Technology, main campus, from Bangalore. My project is about Bangalore restaurants data analysis. We will be importing the libraries Pandas as PD, NumPy as NP, Matplot library as PyPlot as PAT, Cpon as SNS. So here is the data. We are reading the CSV file, zomato.csv. The source file is from Kaggle. So here is the data. We will be having. So df.shape gives the number of rows and columns. Number of rows indicates how many restaurants are there in total in Bangalore at different locations, and columns are different data like URL, phone number, location, the menu they will give, and all. So there are now df.columns. Here we will having the different columns we will be having. So URL, address, name, online order will they be available or not, book table, rate, boards, like that. Now there are some unwanted data which we don't want to analyze, like URL, address, phone number, menu items, dislikes, and etc. We will be dropping them using df.drop. Now again seeing the data, after dropping it will be like this, name, online order, and these URLs will be addressed, all are dropped. Next, df.info gives which are all the non-null objects are there, data types and memory, all that. Now there will be some duplicate items in every column, so let us also drop them. So in grade column, if you see in grade column there are 4.5 by 5 like factors will be there. So if you see there, the unique values in that row, in that column are placed, but there are some strings and fractions are there. So we don't want such fractions and strings. So what we'll be doing is we'll be dropping the strings in place of new and like empty spaces. We will be replacing by null value, and floating fractions are replaced by only floating values. We'll be removing by 5 value. So here we will get to know it is successfully done, and again we are seeing the information which are all the null values are there, but here we can see there are still some null values, like see there are no null values, but here there are null values. So and it is using the 4.7 plus MB of data. So again we are dropping some of the null values, and after dropping the data will be looking like this. Next. Some of the columns are very lengthy and inconvenient to use, so we will be renaming like approximate cost for 2 people, like cost of 2 people, listed in items by types. In the location column, which are all the unique values we will be having, we will be noting down in the array like this using df location, and similarly df listed in city, unique values we will be doing. After that, again we will be dropping some of the listed in city data. After that, the data will look like this. And cost of 2 plates will be unique values or will be given by the array like this. Now, after that, we will be getting the data like quick bites. Some number 19,010 is there, casual dining 10,025, like this, so on will be there, but very few are having very small numbers. So for that, who all will be having less than 1,000, we will be resetting as others. So here you can see the others we have named 9,300, 9,003. So after that, the data will be looking like this. Similarly, we are doing with the location also. For that, we will be considering less than 300 number which will be there in the location. That Similarly, in cosines and in same as in types the values less than 100 will be there. No, there are no 100 values, so the same data is shown here. And after all the modification, the data will be look like this, and we have used df.data head. Here is the count plot of assuming location is already not categorical value, so we will be using df of location as type as category. So here is the count plot. We can see in BTM layout there are 5,000 restaurants. In Banshankari there are less than 1,000, and Banaspati also less than 1,000, nearly 600, 700, and so on. In every different locations it will show. Now, in this count plot, we'll be getting to know how many restaurants will take the online order or not. So, many restaurants will take nearly 30,000 restaurants take the online order, whereas 20,000, greater than 20,000 restaurants will not take the online order. So this is a box plot. It shows the online order versus rating. So we can see that the rating of the restaurants which take the online order will be having the higher rating compared to the restaurants which not take the online order. This is a bar graph for the data. It shows in the different locations how many restaurants will take the online order and which will not take the online order. See, for the data, here is the bar graph. So in BTM layout, in most of all the locations, we can see that most of the restaurants will take the online order. This is a box plot. We'll be using the code used is plt.plt we have imported earlier. plt.figure function we will be using, and to find the box plot, this is the information. So here we can see that the buffet is having the rating of nearly 4.55, like that all other dishes also are there, and the data will be looking like this. This is a dot graph, so it shows the rate versus cost of two persons. So we can see this is a pie chart showing in which locations how many restaurants are there. Total it gives the 100%, and most of them are in Koramangal 5th block. You can see. This is the heat map which correlates the votes and locations. So we can compare how is the relation between the votes and the location of the different regions in Bangalore. So that's it. Thank you.